welcome back to another episode of Misfit Mountain. It's been a couple weeks since we've done this, and I have been on the server, but there are a couple things I need to do that I did not have time to finish the last time I was here. But I also kind of need to talk for a little bit while I do them, so I figured I'd just go ahead and get started. So, first thing I need to do is that you might have noticed there's a video yesterday, and there's a video today. And there's going to be a video tomorrow. And then there's going to be another one on Friday. This all coming right after I said I was slowing down on videos. I don't know how this has happened, but I had an extremely productive weekend. And I ended up getting a sponsor for the series that's going to be starting tomorrow. So it's all talked about tomorrow, it's all explained better, but essentially, it's going to be a series in which I focus a lot on community and collaboration, and showcase some amazing Minecraft YouTubers who maybe don't have their name out there yet. But that all gets talked about properly tomorrow, so I really do encourage you to go look at that video when it comes out. The next thing I need to talk about is kind of how that schedule is going to relate. So, with a new series being thrown into the mix, I had to kind of sit and figure out what the exact schedule was going to be, because I believe I talked about in Stardew Valley when this video is going to be coming out, and I don't think it was Tuesday. So, here's how the schedule is going to be looking for the next several weeks, and then out into the summer. So for alternating Tuesdays, you're going to have Misfit Mountain. This is every other Tuesday, Misfit Mountain episode. Every Friday, there's going to be Stardew Valley. These are the ones that we've discussed. Every Wednesday, there's going to be an episode of Seacraft City Survival. That is the series that launches tomorrow. I'm really excited for it. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It's going to be an amazing project. And then, obviously, on Saturdays, I'm still going to be doing my streams. And then, whenever I have extra episodes come out, they kind of just happen. Whenever is closest to the day that I finish editing. So, I try to do the day after I finish editing, because I try to edit them on the weekends. But when I can't do that, then I'm just like, alright, well, the day after I edit this, that's when this goes up. The closest day that doesn't already have a video. And for 80 days, I recorded and edited that so fast, you guys. It just happened that I recorded it Saturday, edited it Sunday. It came out yesterday. That's not always going to happen. Sometimes they'll come out on Tuesdays. And if I really have a busy week, then they might come out on Sunday or Saturday, before or after the stream. Most likely after. Now, for the summer schedule, it's going to be kind of similar, but a little different. Stardew Valley is going to get live streamed every Tuesday evening. This is going to be a consistent set-in-stone schedule, where Tuesday evening, after I get off of my work shift, I will come in and I'll play some Stardew Valley. That means I'll have enough time to edit it, and the video will still appear on YouTube the following Friday. Then there's going to be alternating Saturday streams, because it's looking like I'm going to be working at the same workstation as I've previously worked, and for the summer we work every other Saturday. So every other Saturday I'll have a stream. On the weeks when I don't have a Saturday stream, the stream will instead be on a different day, and that's just going to be whatever day I happen to have off. And then on occasion, there's going to be some extra bonus streams that happen in the evenings, just whenever I feel like it. Those will not be scheduled, they're just gonna happen. Okay, I think that's kind of the big things I need to talk about. Now I want to talk about my plans for this series, but while I do that, I'm gonna gear up a little bit and go down mining, because I want to try and find some diamonds. Okay, so while we're working down here, I'm going to talk about my plans for Misfit Mountain as a series. I'm going to be working on the villager halls. I didn't get any work on those done the last 2 weeks, but I have had other projects I've been working on, so you might have seen the little robot guy. I want to decorate the town with some more just designs. Getting some fun projects going around in there. For the server, I forgot torches. Oops. The server is planning on updating in, I believe, June. So, since we're going up to 1.20, and there's a new biome coming out, then I'm most likely going to be leaving the mesa behind and moving out to a cherry blossom biome that's, a trillion blocks away. Before this happens, I desperately want to finish the tunnel. All that's left is the shroom lights. I've been working on those. You guys saw me place a couple extra. I'm going to keep working on that, and I'm going to get it finished if it kills me. Then I'm going to be also placing around the mesa while we're still here some watchtowers, some more statues, terraforming a little bit, making it feel more like a mesa town. Because before I leave the mesa, so before June, I want to be able to have a nice town that I can let the villagers loose in and they can just wander about to their heart's content. I will then pack up my things and at the update, fly off into the great unknown to find a cherry blossom biome. I burned through a stack of torches. Oh my goodness. I'm not really concerned with the iron because I have the iron farm, so it's like, eh. But I'll definitely take the lapis and the redstone. I'm really looking for diamonds right now. I'd like to make some more diamond gear. Specifically a sword and some armor. Oh! I didn't even realize that was there. I just broke. Get one out of that, right? There's a shovel. We're halfway to a sword. Woo! Back on surface level. So you might notice I was getting a lot of copper, and so I have a little bit of a project I want to try that's going to involve copper. I don't really know why I brought all of that iron. I really didn't need it, but here we are. So we're gonna swap you for you. You for you. And just put a bunch of this crammed in places that I can use later. Okay, so I did mention having the statue built. That's this guy. So my idea with this guy is that he's a guard. I forgot to build his spear. I need to rebuild that later. But he's a little hover guard. He just kind of hovers around the city and protects it. That's going to be the idea of that. This is a mesa city that looks kind of run down and all, bright orange and mesa-y. But it's actually got some pretty high-tech functions. I mean, check out this whole building over here. It's pretty high-tech. It's a giant... takes cactus, turns it into green dye converter. I'm pretty sure you don't see that in your average mesa town. Out in the Wild West. So, yeah. Just drop in here and grab some gunpowder. But my plans for Misfit Mountain are, I want to build more statues. I want to terraform up some areas for some things. Get it all looking nice. And then after I finish recording, so sometime in the next 2 weeks, my goal is to finish a librarian house. So a library. A farm for squids. Sorry, I said that really badly. A squid farm. And I want to make a gondola out in the water. I think that'd look really nice. I think it'd look nice. Just to have something like right there. So it's not just a span of water. I also am going to try and get more statues, some more of houses that are like over there and kind of mimic this one over here. I'll also get like some watchtowers. And then the biggest thing I want to do in between episodes is I want to plot out a hotel. Now I'll probably save the actual building process for a recording and I'll like show you guys a time lapse of it. But yeah, I think that would be a really nice addition. So there's a place for visitors to stay. Okay, now that's all dug. I didn't really time-lapse that because I realized, wow, first-person time-lapses are really kind of hard to watch, especially after editing them. So, instead, I'm going to be working later on trying to find out if I can get the replay mod to work on my computer. I don't know how well it will be, but I'll see if I can get it to run. And that would just allow for much better looking time lapses that maybe aren't quite so sketchy. Let me hunt down all of my very assorted located blocks. Something I do promise is that in the 1.20 update, and I'm realizing I'm pretty certain we're gonna be on the same server, like the same world. But if it does reset, then obviously I'll just be like, all right, peace out. I'm gonna go find a peach blossom biome. But assuming we're staying on the same seed, my intent is to just move out. So the same direction my tunnel is right now, just go out more, and that way it's less work to get it connected. Unless, well, so they are building a new 1.20 tunnel, so the whole server might just be picking up and moving. I haven't asked many questions, guys. This is all my own fault for not knowing what's happening. I haven't asked. So that's on me for not knowing. We might just be fully, like, the whole entire server is picking up and relocating to, chunks tens of thousands of blocks away. If that's the case, well, then the whole server is going to be moving. So it'll be less of a hassle on the tunnel. I mean, come on, look at how long it's taken me and I'm still not done. I've been here for, 3 months now. And I will replant my, sweet berries. I'll just put them in a different spot. Because this area is going to be all sandy. There's going to be, with the tree farm, there's dedicated dirt spaces. Even though it obviously isn't right now, I want to, by the time we leave, have this illusion that, dirt is a very rare commodity, something that's hard to find. And so you have to, allocate it very carefully. Oh, there we go. First acacia tree grew. Just had to get rid of some space. And I'll go through and finish cutting down that tree later, kind of on my own time. But no, because we're going to be leaving this place behind eventually. And I want to be able to, tell this story of, hey, this is a surprisingly advanced little town out in the mesa that made do with what resources they had. So even though we obviously have a lot of dirt, I mean, I don't want to tell that story. That's not what I want this town to tell, if that makes any sense. I'm very new to storytelling through building. I'm very young at that, but I want to try, and this is kind of the avenue I've chosen to go about it. Is taking the story of this silly little mesa and making it cool. I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode off. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a really good episode. I feel like we got a lot planned, a lot discussed. And if there's anything you want to ask me about for the future of this series, for the future of the other series, let me know. But otherwise, please make sure to go check out Seafood. Oh no! But otherwise, please go check out Seacrest City when it premieres tomorrow. I'm really excited for it. I'm hoping to get it scheduled the night that I'm recording this, but I might not get scheduled until tomorrow afternoon. But I'm excited. I'm gonna set the first episode as a full-on premiere. So whenever you see it pop up, if it hasn't already, go make sure you click the notify button so that you are aware of when it starts, so you can go watch it and be excited when it comes out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!